see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Shot's good by Furphy.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Green.
Oh! Nice!
Look at that. Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a three-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got overwhelmed.
Here's Ball driving to the basket, and then Ball slams it in.
Athleticism at its peak there from Ball.
And so here's Toronto. James kicks to Barnes. Back to James. He tries for three. Green with the rebound. Hornets leading by 5. Ware passes the ball. Banked in.
I so fried him. I fried him.
Off the glass. Ball's got 18 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to James. Ingram outside. Fires it up. And the Raptors miss again.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Outside, Ball. Going inside, and Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And Ball slams it in. And the Hornets lead by 11.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Oh, man!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane. dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Ingram. Looking to end the run. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Murray Boyles has got 10 points.
Well, check out that feed. Ingram surveying the scene and looking to create the best shot possible. He's put up great assist numbers over time.
Oh, and he got it! Way outside!
Dialed in. Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Knocked away and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 14. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Flag. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
For three, Ingram. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
And Ball slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
It's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Charlotte feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
In that game against the Knicks, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And now let's roll it back to that first half. How about LaMelo Ball so far?
And one of the league's brightest young stars, LaMelo Ball, putting on a show. He makes big plays and has fun while doing it.
His creativity, Shaq, it makes the game fun to watch.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
And so here's Toronto, trailing by 17. We've got Antetokounmpo. Ball out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. James, good.
And they trust quickly more and more to make good decisions with the ball in his hands. Right there, that's an excellent find.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. The 3 doesn't go that time. Hornets leading by 15. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Barnes outside. Quickly looking it over. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. There's Ball with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 38 points.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
To the inside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. And it's good for 2. Ball's got 40 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Barnes kicks to Ingram. To the middle. Will it go? And he jams it with authority.
That's a lot of power that time, quickly making it look easy.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Left side, Ball. Sweet move. And Ball slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Ingram outside. Barnes outside. Pass to Quickly. For the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Here's Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And that's 11 points for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, I like the fact that Ingram didn't hesitate right there. Very decisive. He saw the shot, and he did not waste any time.
Ball fires from way outside. Fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc, and then some. Ball's got 45 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
To the paint, here's Barnes. And good off the lead pass that time.
Scotty Barnes right there showing you that strength. That's a nice job fighting through the contact.
Here's Ball. He has 45 points. Fires from way out. He got it! Wow!
Let it fly. Why not?
Got it. Nabbing another steal.
And I can't believe what he's doing on defense, just racking up the steals.
He just tied for the 4th most steals in a game in NBA history. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now put it down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
And Ball is a walking highlight reel, especially when he's got the ball in his hands.
And stolen by Flag. Ball against Ingram. Ball feeling it out a bit. Launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Ball's got 58. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Oh, he got it! How in the world did that go in?
I just recreated LaMelo Ball's high school three-point shot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
From deep three-point territory. And it's Mamu Kalishvili with the rebound. And stolen by Flag. And a deep 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Hunter. Knocked loose. And stolen by Flag. Deep 2 from Ball. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
Brushing that right off. Tough to redirect Ball on that drive.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Hunter, the pass to Bradley. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. Back to Ball. With the... Oh, what a play!
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Quickly finds Barnes. And Barnes gets double teamed. It's Ingram on the wing. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. That one goes in.
And he's been scoring at all three levels for a long time, and he's been an absolute monster here tonight.
Ball fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. James outside. Shoots a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Ball. Hits it again. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless. And so it's going to end up in the record books.
And got it. Another basket.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's just assertiveness by Brandon Ingram. A response three, sending a message.
Ball fires from way outside. And it's the Hornets another three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
55 seconds left in the fourth. Fires from way outside. Yet another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Puts up a deep three. And good. There's another.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Ingram with it. Now defended by Flash. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris. And let's take a look now at some numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So the Hornets starting 5. They've got Jalen Green, Khalil Ware out there. Oh, look at that! and fired at home.
Doesn't it feel like highlight moments and LaMelo Ball go hand in hand? Just another display by a big-time talent.
Oh, my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Ball with a steal. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Here's Flash. He buries it from three. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Flash from behind the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Ball. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Here's Flash. And Brooklyn again.
I made a killing machine.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
To the paint. Here's Flag. And it's good. 2 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The Nets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Ball. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going. Keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And he drives in. And Reeves pulls it down.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Flash, that's good. Flash has got 13.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Hornets have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Here's Ball. 14 points for him. 11 feet out, and he hits it. He's got 16.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Dimon. Green covering. Pass to Flash. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And Charlotte making a change here. Jovic is checked in. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Hornets. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course the Brooklyn Nets, 2 spots below.
I think for the Nets, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Down low. They swipe it. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Stolen by Ball. Count it. Ball's got 24.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Spencer. Still without a bucket. Leiden. They can't stop the run with that one.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
And Ball gets it to go.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Charlotte in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Traore, and it's Spencer in at the two-guard spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
You know, they worked the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
Charlotte leading by 11. Here's Ball. In tight, LaMelo.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Pass to Spencer. Here's Traore, hounded by Ball. Now here's Reeves. Nails it from 3. Reeves has got 5 now.
And Reeves is a legitimate threat from outside the arc. He also has a good feel for when to fire away.
And that one's good. Jovic.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Ball. Ball automatic around the rim.
This is how you finish in transition.